more times than is healthy for a growing girl. Can't say I was a fan of how Shroomed murdered her over and over again in that set, but you know what? I tried my hardest, and I had fun. That's what this game's about. Fun with friends.
I saw that set a little bit. I was eating like a gallon of water in the bar. I saw a little bit of it. You played all right.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to be ashamed of.
It was difficult. He kicked me a lot.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that. So we got Shroomed versus PewPewU.
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup because PewPewU's actually been winning recently, and Dewan had a massive positive record on him. But then I guess PewPewU just stepped it up. I mean, I think he's gotten a lot better as a player, PewPewU.
Well, one of the things I know, especially about certain heavy characters that really want to get into Marth's range, is that was a goofy hitbox. Nice job, Dr. Mario. One of the things you want to do is you try and crouch cancel a lot at lower percents. So when you're on the ground, Marth's main goal is to grab because he knows you're going to crouch cancel. And if you try and approach with an aerial to move around the grab or anything, then there's going to be, geez, real talk, I don't understand how Shroomed has like some of this stuff down with Doc. Like, it seems like there's an opening. Then there's a move, then there's another move. It's like your character doesn't move that fast. Good tipper from
Actually, I was talking to now this was a while ago. I think like 4 months ago, before Kevin started winning. When I was talking to both of them, both Shroomed and PewPewU, they both thought that Doc wins this matchup, and I thought that was surprising because I hadn't previously thought that. I think right now Kevin has learned it better, and maybe their opinions are different because Kevin's gotten so much better at it.
Yeah, I mean the thing is there's just no like real way for Doc to force his way into Marth's range. He can't really force him to swing at dumb times, and he actually gets comboed pretty hard. The edge guarding is nasty, and Marth can just swipe through pills. Once Marth gets used to pills, he can double up on almost everything he does, whereas aerial will cut through the pill, so there's no approach there. It stalls on the pill, so it shuts down any kind of jump in Doc has, and Doc has to work super hard to just slip into range. Admittedly, Doc hits pretty darn hard. He can cape Marth's up B, and since Marth's recovery is pretty linear, the farther off the stage he goes, he's just he's back air bait basically. So the Crimson Blur is the Crimson Blur leaving me. He is. I weep for this generation that will never hear his sultry voice, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. The sword swiping through the aerial, stalling on the hitbox, and covering up a ton of space, basically for free. I play Mario for funsies, and I really feel like just as far as like movement and opening tools, him and Doc are pretty much the same. Everything else Doc is just better at, but like as far as how they approach this matchup, it's pretty similar, and it's really rough.
So what do we got going on here?
We've got PewPewU is teaching Shroomed what combos are.
Wow. I didn't realize the stock count.
Shroomed's a good student, though. That was pretty legit.
You know what? You don't often see this in NorCal. I'm from where these two players play, from the region, and I gotta say, these sets are normally in Dewan's favor.
Yeah, Crimson Blur was saying
pretty decisively.
He just that PewPewU just recently started learning this matchup and winning, but that in the past, Shroomed just had a massive positive record.
Positive. But the truth is that PewPewU has recently moved into the area that Dewan lives in.
Okay.
They live probably like 10 minutes away from each other now. So they both play, pretty often.
Jake's Billiards, where are you at? Where's my beer? Where's my giant beer?
I don't know. Yes.
Man, I need one of those. And we got Shroomed switching
That's,
to
you know,
Sheik.
really understandable. Dewan talks about this matchup a lot. He says that he has a lot of trouble with it. But his Sheik is actually pretty good. Right now he needs to just get on the ground, get some grab games going. But Kevin's actually really good at not getting grabbed. He's really good at keeping his own space, making his own little diameter. And he's Dewan's gonna have some trouble getting in. But once he figures it out, once he figures out the problems, the little games that PewPewU is playing, it's gonna be a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Marth, once he's actually used to like how Sheik tends to escape, when Sheik loses her jump, Marth has just like free reign over anything she tries to do to get out of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's a couple things Marth players have to be better at in order to be good at this matchup. And one of them is tippering Sheik after she up B's onto the stage. A lot of Marths just get an ordinary forward smash. She DIs it up, and that's unfortunate for Marth, because if he can't tip her, he can't kill.
I love seeing the different creativity players. Oh, perfect.
That's exactly what I'm talking
about. The wind pushed Shroom closer to PewPewU, and he tipped him. And it was, that was really, I don't know if PewPewU meant to do it because he would have missed normally.
Well, you noticed that he was walking. He didn't wave dash. He really wanted the precise spacing, and he knew he had plenty of time. So I think when he saw what was going on, he was just ready.
That was really good on PewPewU's part getting the combo started, but Dewan did wise and just DI'd around it.
Quick double jump, get onto the platform, and when you regain control, the other person has to start respecting your options, at which point it's not a combo anymore. You have to start making real reads.
Real reads, yeah. I like what Dewan's doing here. He's doing a forward air jab, and then he's kind of backing off to see how he reacts, then to grab him out of his aerial reaction to it. So it's kind of interesting to see how both these players are going to play against each other. They play each other a lot, actually. So,
yep. I feel like Shroomed really wanted to just bait out that double jump there. PewPewU goes a little too low. Looks like a counter pick working in Shroomed's favor. Don't know why he didn't go Sheik against me. I think he's just a jerk.
It's okay, Wobbles. It's okay.
Man, I don't know if you watched any of that match, but Doc makes Nana just the saddest Eskimo.
So right now, Dewan's in complete control of the stage, complete control of this matchup, and PewPewU's going to have to make some really good reads. Never mind.
For the next round, what we're going to see is he's going to have to start making better reads. And really, Sheik gets incredibly powerful openers, and they don't take a lot of effort. And that's really valuable in tournaments. Yeah. Effort that you don't have to spend comboing super hard.
I'm actually really surprised that PewPewU didn't switch. He's got some of the best ults compared to his main that I've seen. Like that ratio of how good your ult is.
So who would he pick against Shroomed Sheik?
Fox, Falco, Falcon, anything. All of his ults are tournament playable.
That's annoying.
With relative like decisively, there's no question that they're tournament playable.
Speaking as a man who plays a subpar Mario for fun, that's really frustrating to hear. Especially since his Marth is already so good. Oh, and that tipper.
Nice tipper.
Those are the exact same tips he was landing in doubles yesterday and today.
Right now, I would think that PewPewU wanted to play defensively, but, Dewan wasn't having it. Just got a quick grab, quick kill, and now back at even.
Yeah. Yoshi's Story's a good choice. A lot of free setups.
A lot of free setups on those platforms.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. Now he's off stage. Nope.
If Shroomed had upbeat there, definitely would have died. Nice reflexes from PewPewU. A lot of people, I think, would have just whiffed a forward smash there, but ooh. That's why you don't crouch cancel near the edge. Don't do it.
Don't do it?
Yeah. You end up buffering those. You end up buffering aerials by mistake.
So you mean don't crouch cancel aerial? Don't crouch cancel down smash or whatever by the edge. Okay.
I mean, there are some things you can get away with, like if he was trying to CC forward smash, okay, but something you see happen to Peaches, you see it happen to Marth and CC down tilt, is they end up buffering their aerial, and they end up paying for it quite a lot.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And really, against such a good player as Shroomed, you can't afford to give him anything for free.
Wow.
He's also...
This matchup is looking decisively in Shroomed's favor as well. He's doing a great job just controlling the stage, controlling the platforms. He's in
denying Randall.
Absolute control right now, and PewPewU is struggling to get things started, which is really unfortunate because I want him to just win this tournament. Well, not win the tournament. I want him to go really, really far.
Seriously rude, man. I want me to win the tournament.
I don't want you to win the tournament at all.
And why is that? Don't you like the Ice Climbers?
No.
That's rude.
I thought someone called me. Never mind.
So back to the match. Something I noticed about Shroomed from playing him in some friendlies, and also, of course, from playing his Doc, he so rarely picks defensive options. He just loves to keep swinging. He moves in, he swings, like he'll maneuver, don't get me wrong, but when he's in a tech chase situation, he rarely dodges, he rarely rolls.
Yeah, no, Shroomed loves to hit stuff.
Yeah.
He loves to hit the A button and the C stick in any direction. It does not matter. And he's so, like, technically sound with his, with just, like, the basics of the game.
Yeah.
That, like, everything just kind of rolls perfectly. This is what I was talking about that PewPewU would do. all of his ults are very, very good. So, you know, it's going to be really interesting to see how this matchup goes.
The main concern for PewPewU, of course, is that right now that'll put him in a counter pick war.
Yeah.
Where we know Shroomed is pretty good against Spaceys with his dock. Yeah, like,
Wait,
okay.
what game is this?
This is game
4. Yeah, I messed up.
Game 4, and Shroomed has the advantage.
Yeah. So this is a really, really bad thing, really bad spot for PewPewU because he's down a game. So he's got to win this, and then if Duan doesn't counterpick Doc, or Marth, he's got to win that matchup. So yeah, I think PewPewU may have done this a little too late. This is a really good idea because I believe PewPewU can win this. He's got a much better chance than he does Sheik.
Marth against Sheik.
Marth, Sheik. I didn't think PewPewU had a really good chance from the get-go. He's not really comfortable in the matchup, and Duan is.
Seems to pretty much have this one kind of understood.
Yeah.
At least he's got the combo game down, and better punishment is just always better. Always, always.
Always, always, yes. Yes, you agree. You're right.
Yes. Something I disagree with against Kirby Kaze in some cases. Okay, let's put that thought on pause for a second. Just to say, why is his Falco better than mine will ever be? It's because he lives in Cali?
This man, this PewPewU individual is a genius. He is beyond smart. His spacing is incredible. His punishments are unreal. Everything about him is just good. Good. It's all creative. You know, nothing I've ever seen before.
Which means you have to give credit for Shroomed for being up in the set and having a winning record against him.
Yeah. He kind of reminds me of like a new school Asin. He could play so many characters. He just mains Marth. That's how I see it.
And everything he does is so atypical that it feels like he's looking at the game completely different from everyone.
Oh, wow.
Shoutouts to Shroomed, shoutouts to forward air, and shoutouts to wall jumping.
Shoutouts to everything Shroomed just
did. We're busy talking about what a genius PewPewU is, but they're tied.
Duan's just a really smart standard player. You know, he's great at getting his kills, great getting his gimps, his percents, his deck chases.
Yep.
He's just a standard good player, you know.
One of the things he does very well is, even if he doesn't get a hard combo, he's very good at picking moves that will just put you in a bad position almost every time.
Yeah.
So even when he's not comboing you, he's controlling you. He's forcing you to make decisions.
Really good down air. So right now, Shroomed's in the lead. I don't know how, because I could not imagine PewPewU losing this with Falco. Yeah, right there. It's funny because I would think that Falco has an easier time in this matchup than Fox, but, you know, Fox has to be a lot more on point with his reads, I think. Falco can just control space a lot easier.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm wrong. I made Samus. What do I know?
I mean, you've always got the problem that, like, Falco dies just that much easier.
Smart.
But,
yeah.
Well done by PewPewU. That down air spacing.
Damn. Well, we got a pretty even match. 37% is the difference between them, but it's Falco's percent, so Sheik is combo acceptable to anything.
Yep. Over there on the edge, it's kind of a scary place for PewPewU, but he knows he needs to go in, and he's reclaimed the lead.
Yeah. PewPewU is fearless, you know, so, you know. Still at 37% PewPewU, and now Duan's almost at 50. Well, he's at 51 now.
Oh, he made an error, but, like, one of the things you notice, especially when good players are playing one another, they have a lot of respect for, like, the precision that they have and not making those mistakes. So,
oh, that would have been a really bad spot for Duan, I Shroomed, but, you know, PewPewU messed up that little waveland.
Little things.
When
it comes down to the wire.
Little things, guys. Separate pro players from good ones that practice in the room all the time. Little things. Oh.
And that's
it. Oh, I'm so sad.
And Shroomed takes it down. He's got his trump card for fighting that Marth and the Doc Marth matchup.
Yeah. I gotta go buy a shot, so I'll be right back.
Do what you must, sir. So now we get to commentate the matchup that I was worried I'd be playing, but I might not even make it that far. We have